Baker passes to Barry. Here's Baker. Pass to Ilgauskas. Over Sabonis. Knicks with the rebound. Duncan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And then outside. Marion against Kobe. Puts up a 3. From range. Kobe drills it.
I like Bryant's maturity. Comes through in his decision-making. Great job on the pick and roll.
Weber, the pass to Barry. Ilgauskas a screen on Pippen. And here is Ilgauskas. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Duncan finds Rodman. New York moving the ball around. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bryant's got 9 points in the quarter.
And for his age, Bryant already has a very polished mid-range game.
Celtics trail by 12. Pass to Baker. Weber with it. Weber with a screen on Bryant. Back to Marion. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pocket 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Duncan with the block.
Duncan's defense is really advanced for his age. He's mobile, he's smart, and he has a great nose for the basketball.
Hardaway's checked in for the Knicks. The Knicks leading by 12. On the wing, Kobe shoots. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. 30 points for Kobe Bryant.
Wow. Bryant's showing you what he's really capable of when he's on.
Ilgauskas a screen on Hardaway. Kidd with the bucket.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen. Got some space in the mid-range, but wasn't able to convert. Still, not a bad chance for him.
The rebound by Pippen.
He thought that one was going down as soon as it left his hands.
Well, with good reason. That was a great look. Just bad luck it didn't go down.
Duncan, the pass to Pippen. Count that one. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Pippen can certainly handle the ball, showing you really need to pay attention.
The Celtics call time.
Boston. Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancers.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. Now, coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose with it. Tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys?
Thanks, David. Celtics trail by 13. Right side Kidd. Driving in. Right through the D for the layup.
Kidd is at his best when he's going downhill. His speed and tenacity, size, and strength can just overwhelm tight defense.
Now Pippen. Outside Hardaway. Outside Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. 3, Pippen. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Strickland. Oh, good on the 3. The Knicks leading by 11. Outside Hardaway. Inside. Releases. And Duncan with the basket on the assist from Penny Hardaway. Hardaway has got assist number 8 now on the night. Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Kidd against Hardaway.
Kidd, such a great two-way threat who makes everybody around him better for the players.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, to their credit, staying active and making things happen.
And he makes the first.
And this guy simply just wants to win and will do anything he can to do this.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. New York leading by 11. Pippen, a screen on Kidd. Pass to Duncan. Shoots a fader. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You know, on that shot, I'd like to see him go straight up with it.
That's a two from Kidd. Boston again missing.
And he forced that shot. When the defense is this tight, you're better off passing out of it and looking for a better shot.
Sabonis. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 11. And here's Weber. That's a two from Kidd. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
A memorable game 3 for sure. And because of how hard they work, this will be a victory for the Knicks.
A fun thing to watch. They look to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
It may have taken them a few games to hit their stride in the conference finals, but they finally did it here in game 3. And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Kobe Bryant.
Great performance from him. Didn't force shots, took what he was given, very poised.
Duncan, the pass to Hardaway. And it's denied. Pass to Strickland. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. See you next time. McGrady passes to Garnett. Here's McDyess. Knocked away. Garnett, the screen. Shot clock at 6. Petrovic's shot is off. Mexico City leading by 9. Up top, Shaq. McGrady covering. Carter with the 3. They grab their own miss. And the shot goes in. Shaq's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Because Shaquille O'Neal is so big and so athletic and so relentless, it's really hard to keep him off the glass.
Here's Petrovic. McDyess up top. There's the drive. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Goes in, gets bumped, converts. What can't McGrady do?
O'Neal outside. Pass to Malone. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And here's Smith. Over Garnett. And it's Smith missing. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Olajuwon. Lays it up and banks it in.
And, you know, even when you D Olajuwon up, he still overwhelms you with his size and footwork. Just outstanding feel for the interior.
Now here is Smith. Malone, a screen on Garnett. Smith, no good. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And out of bounds, Mexico City will have it. So for the Suns, Doherty's checked in for Shaq. Wallace comes in for Karl Malone. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Iverson. Ewing's checked in for the Hawks. Thomas comes in for Kevin Garnett. Billups against Thomas. Smith feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. Here's Doherty. Rebounded by McDyess. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. The Suns call time. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got him pretty fired up, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Mexico City leading by 7. Outside Billups. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Wallace down low. He's covered by McDyess. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Billups. Billups has got his 5th assist in this one. Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Thomas dishes to McDyess. Pass to Petrovic. Now here is McGrady. Now McDyess. Just 5 to shoot. Ewing a screen on Smith. The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points beyond the arc. buries it from three-point range. And now it's a 12-point Suns lead.
Oh, I like how Chauncey Billups looks to share the ball. He's a sturdy point guard with a great feel for when his guys are open.
Now here's McGrady over Carter. And that one's good. McGrady's got 4 points in the quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Smith right side over Petrovic. And there's another one for Mexico City.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Thomas, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups.
You know, Thomas plays the game with such an edge and attitude and great confidence, and I think that gives him an edge out there on the court. He's always willing to go the extra mile.
And he knocks down the first one. Mexico City making some changes. Shaq's checked in for Doherty. Malone comes in for Wallace. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Smith. Then for the Hawks, Olajuwon's checked in for Ewing. Garnett comes in for Antonio McDyess. And Stojakovic is subbed in for Petrovic. And both free throws good for Thomas.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Iverson outside. Pass to Malone. It's stolen by Garnett. Here's McGrady. Good. It's Garnett with the assist that time. McGrady's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Proof of how strong McGrady's scoring game is. Pulling the defense apart with a clean three.
Here's Malone. Rebound by the Hawks.
That's a shot he'd like back. Won't miss those very often.
Well, a good look. They keep getting shots like that, they'll be all right.
And now it's Billups running. He can go all the way.
Billups is just one of those guys who has excellent feel for how to handle himself on the court, especially in transition.
First team foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
You have to like what we've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Riders checked in for the Hawks. Billups, no good on the free throw. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Tries again. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Stockton's checked in for Chauncey Billups. Here's Iverson. Outside, Malone. In the corner, it's Stockton. Rebound by the Hawks. Olajuwon's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Ryder. To the paint.
Garnett's length is incredible. Makes him so hard to match up against.
Second team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Kevin Garnett. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
Lewis checked in for Mexico City. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
You never want to miss free throws. It's a 15-foot shot with 0 defense. As easy as it gets.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 10. Stojakovic kicks to Garnett. Pass to Ryder. Three-pointer. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Carter. Garnett with the block.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
And here is Thomas. Takes the 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Carter outside. Iverson outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Olajuwon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Stojakovic, the pass to Garnett. Back to Stojakovic. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time. Garnett's got his 5th assist in this one. Mexico City leading by 7. Outside, Malone. Over Garnett. Bank shot, no good.
From the mid-range, you really want to avoid contested attempts.
Here's Stojakovic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
If you can shoot, you will always have a place in this league. But Stojakovic, he could be elite.
Timeout, Hawks.
Timeout, Hawks. Get loud for your Mexico City dancers.
Mexico City making some changes. Smith checked in for Lewis, and Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Vince Carter. Petrovic is checked in for the Hawks. McGrady comes in for Thomas. And the first one at the line is good.
What's so impressive about Stojakovic is how lethal a shooter he is, and he's somebody that rarely misses from the charity stripe.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Right side, Billups. Here's Iverson. Got a hand on it. Now McGrady. Garnett high post. Here's Stojakovic. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Love how assertive the young Stojakovic is. So quick off the catch.
Iverson with the ball. Outside Phillips. Pass to O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Malone. And slammed in by Malone.
Showing off the power right there. Karl Malone does not mess around down low.
Hawks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Phillips against McGrady. Launches a three. Won't go in for the 6th time in 14 shots tonight. He's made 8. Smith dishes to Phillips. On the wing, Iverson. And yes, a nice assist from Phillips. Phillips has got his 8th assist here tonight.
A master from the mid-range. Iverson doesn't need much separation to feel comfortable firing.
Now here's Garnett. Here's McGrady.
Big time.
And he slams it one-handed.
Hey, when this team needs a basket, they look at McGrady, and he rarely disappoints.
Here's Phillips. Pass to Shaq. Shoots from 14. The rebound by Garnett. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Petrovic with the pass to McGrady. Garnett with it. Here's Stojakovic. It's blocked by Shaq.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Phillips kicks to Iverson. Kevin Garnett with the steal. A floater. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Outside Phillips. Back to Iverson. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
Ready to do battle, Iverson goes up inside with reckless abandon.
McGrady passes to Garnett. Shoots over Malone. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Suns leading by 7. And no good. Excellent D there from Garnett. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Garnett's got 19 points. Phillips passes to O'Neal.
Shaq's such a beast inside, which is why defenders elect to foul in there.
Second team foul. Back the line for Mexico City. Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, Shaq is a nightly double-double threat and a behemoth in the paint. Really a powerful, powerful force.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
In order to get back in this one, they'll have to be perfect from here on out.
No wiggle room at all. Any mistake or lost possession could shut the door on their night.
Pass to Iverson. 59 seconds left in the game.
And usually, you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
Olajuwon. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Garnett. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Clutch bucket from Kevin Garnett. He wants the ball in these big-time situations.
Now here's Iverson. Here's Smith. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
Timeout, Hawks. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
No doubt about it. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They do have to work quickly, but it is still possible.
Here's McGrady. Timeout, Hawks. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And I think they're going to have to work really fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're in desperation mode right now. Need a quick shot and a foul.
.32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointers to Jakovic. And that one is off. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Chauncey Billups. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Hey, Coach Patel, it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end to make it a win.
Yeah, Kev, they've simply run out of time and energy.
And that's an intentional foul.
Draws in coverage. Fifth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for two, Allen Iverson.
Shooting two.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Iverson's fearless approach to the game is really special. He's not afraid to get roughed up out there.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
No time to waste here. They've got to act fast right now.
No room for error. They need to execute.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for Mexico City, Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
Shooting two.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
You know, the game is clearly out of reach, but they still want to talk things over.
And Coach didn't call this timeout for this game. He called it so that they can be more focused and ready for the next one.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Hey, this one's in the book, so I'm not sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Exactly. This game is over, and I think they're the only ones who don't realize it.
2 shots.
Shooting two.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. O'Neal hits them both.
That is how you end it. Sink them all. Don't leave any doubt.
And so it's Mexico City winning this one. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K sports presentation of the NBA. And we'll see you next time. breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive boards.
Now here's Rod. Sabonis finds Pippen. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Sabonis has got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Baker. Here is Kidd. Leitner the pass to Weber. Over Duncan. Weber can't hit.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
It's Kobe Bryant on the way. From 15 feet away, shots good by Pippen. And it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
You know, once he finds his rhythm, gets into a groove, he just needs to stay aggressive, and that's exactly what he's doing, making himself dangerous on offense.
The Celtics call time. Hardaway's checked in for New York. Celtics making a switch here. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Kidd. Poked away. Five to shoot. Pass to Strickland. Misses the three.
Perhaps he was a little too open that time.
Won't see that from him very often.
Now here's Pippen. Duncan kicks to Hardaway. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
Defense was right up in his face there, and it spoiled his attempt to lay it in.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Pippen. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 6 assists in the game.
I think this is one of the sweet spots for Pippen's jumper. He thrives in the mid-range game.
So it's the Celtics now. Pass to Strickland. Here's the screen. Smith on the way. Here's Strickland. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ilgauskas. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
7'3" is Ilgauskas. Good luck against that.
The Knicks leading by 6. And here is Hardaway. On the wing, Bryant. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kidd kicks to Smith. Here's the 3. Shot's good by Strickland. Now it's just a 3-point New York lead.
With the game in the balance, he is ramping up his intensity. You can feel it.
And that's exactly what Coach needs from him. A big offensive effort down the stretch.
Now here's Duncan. Floats it up for Pippen. And stolen by Ilgauskas. 3-on-3. Yes! And the foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
No sweat for Jason Kidd. What a shot.
Jason Kidd.
And it's tied up with that one.
Kidd, such a great two-way threat who makes everybody around him better. What a player.
Hardaway passes to Duncan. Now Sabonis, covered by Ilgauskas. Sabonis' shot is off. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
I'm curious to see what they run here.
Pass to Strickland. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now here's Pippen. He's guarded closely. New York, no good that time either.
Well, we've seen him make this shot often with no defensive coverage. He's got to be kicking himself he didn't make that one.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Kobe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Kidd. Tim Duncan with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Kobe with it. He's picked up by Kidd and stolen by Ilgauskas. Here's Weber. And he comes up with the deuce. Weber's got 18 points just in the second half.
Big-time delivery from Chris Weber. He knows his team wants him and needs him to knock these shots now.
And he thrives in these moments. When the stakes are high, his team knows to get him the ball.
Here's Kidd. And the layup's good off the glass. Kidd's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Boy, Kidd putting the team on his back and getting the clutch bucket himself.
1:03 left to play in the final quarter. It's Bryant, high post, working on Smith. Kidd with it. He lobs it up. Count it!
Weber's such a good lob target, and his teammates have a lot of confidence in him going and getting it up top.
The Knicks call time. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bryant, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This isn't a spot on the floor that Bryant overlooks. He takes these free throws seriously.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both good from the line that time.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
The Celtics call time.
Here comes your kick. The answers, everyone. Get back for
Weber kicks to Smith. For 3, Kidd. Sabonis grabs the board.
And I have no idea how he clanked that one. The defense has to be thanking their lucky stars he didn't sink that one.
Pass to Kobe. And finish off by Bryant.
Kobe has been sensational.
The Celtics call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
A chance to tie it up right here.
They know what's at stake here, and so does their coach. They need a solid play to knock this one up.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Weber with a screen on Hardaway. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yep, good foul to stop the clock.
A couple of misses here, and they could be back in it.
At the line, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Hey, the strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
That's got to be their mindset, and they'll have to execute perfectly here.
Now Ilgauskas. Smith outside. Boston, no good that time either. So a close game sees New York take this one. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For our reporter David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
And we can't wait to see you again very soon.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a format.
Allen Iverson's checked in for Chauncey Billups. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Olajuwon's checked in for Ewing. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Antonio McDyess. Petrovic is checked in for LaFrentz. Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Petrovic's shot is off.
Even against Saran wrap tight defense like that, you still expect him to knock those down.
I don't know. The defense was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket, even though we have seen him hit those in the past.
Now, here's Thomas. Vince Carter missing his last shot. Thomas down low. Rebounded by Malone. Carter kicks to Iverson. Pass to O'Neal. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Look out. Here comes Shaq. And no, a little contact won't slow his physicality down.
Smith against Stojakovic. Outside for Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Latrey. Good on the three-point shot.
At the arc, Thomas really picks his battles, so you know he was confident about this shot.
Carter outside. Back to Iverson. Mexico City moving it around. Malone finds O'Neal. Over Olajuwon. O'Neal misses.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
Here's Thomas. And he banks in the layup.
And Thomas's basketball IQ shines in these screen and rolls. Clever at exploiting the defense.
Now Iverson. Carter outside. Malone in the corner. Smith outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Hawks, trailing by 10. Outside Thomas. That 3 off the mark. Mexico City has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Malone kicks to Smith. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Take a look at how Shaq owns the paint. Nobody's getting in his way inside.
Olajuwon dishes to Thomas. Pass to Petrovic. From deep. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. O'Neal's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And Carter has it in the corner. Malone outside. Iverson passes to Malone. To the inside. Here's Shaq. That one, no good. Good D by Olajuwon. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Garnett against O'Neal. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Kevin Garnett. The Suns shooting about 40% here in the 4th quarter. The Suns call time.
Looks like to me the coach wants to talk things over and make some changes. Got to stay flexible with your lineups.
And his guys know that. It's all about setting the team up for success out there.
Chauncey Billups is checked in for the Suns. Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Hawks. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Mexico City's head coach said to the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Billups. Pass to O'Neal. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Big game for the big guy so far. Shaq really asserting himself on the offensive end.
McGrady with the ball. Billups picks him up defensively. A shot by McGrady, no good. Mexico City leading by 12. Pass to Malone. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, there's no easy way to stop Malone inside without fouling him. He's got so much strength.
Hard workers are an invaluable part of any team. And that's definitely something he brings to the table. He really hustles out there.
And both free throws good for Malone. Here's McGrady. 1:25 left in the fourth. Garnett, right side. McGrady outside. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Petrovic. No good from outside.
Offensively, he just seems to be out of gas in this half. I'm not sure what he needs to get his shooting on track.
And it's mission accomplished for them in this one. Managing to snag a Game 4 dub in this conference final series for the Suns.
And man, did those two go at each other. Wow, guys, something else.
Boy, I could feel the level of intensity and physicality here in the booth. Both teams going strong in the paint.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Karl Malone.
I love the assertive play style he used on the glass, snatching loose balls out of the air and protecting his team's possession.
And Mexico City has possession. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. O'Neal. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
And this run has helped seal the win.
Give them credit for executing down the stretch. Nice work.
And so it's Mexico City winning this one. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Final. Mark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team. This is Kevin Harlan. Marion, right side, to tie it up. And it's good on the layup. Marion's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
You know, they could have gave up and thrown up the white flag, but instead, they've scratched and clawed their way back into it.
A real testament to how much these guys believe in themselves. Even when they're down and things look hopeless, they kept plugging away.
Now, Weber, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Weber, the pass to Baker. Here's Barry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Knicks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Duncan kicks to Pippen. And the Knicks miss again.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up. He just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper. Well, that was a nice individual defensive effort there. Did a great job to contest the deep ball.
And stolen by Ilgauskas. Marion against Rodman. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Poke loose to take the lead. And there's the nice layup by Marion. Marion's got 4 points in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
There's Sabonis. Sean Marion making his last shot. The kick out to Bryant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 7th assist here tonight. Boston trail. The Celtics call time. Hardaway checked in for the Knicks. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. You've committed way too many fouls. You've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Kobe following the miss by Jason Kidd. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Kidd. For the three. Sabonis grabs the board.
At some point, he needs to stop shooting threes. They aren't going down for him.
Duncan. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Duncan's got 10 points here in the second half. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Kidd. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the wing on the left. Here's Barry. Boston again missing.
He needs to try to get to the basket in this quarter because clearly his jumper is not going down right now.
Pass to Hardaway. It's Pippen on the wing. Ryan passes to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Duncan dishes to Hardaway. Shoots. A rebound by Kidd. Kidd's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the left wing. Here's Strickland. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 6 assists in the game.
And when you need a huge bucket like that, you know he's your man.
Outside, Sabonis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Knicks lead by 3. Kidd passes to Barry. Pass to Strickland. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement, putting your shooters in good positions.
Now here's Hardaway. Outside Bryant. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Boston is on a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Weber, the pass to Strickland to take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Sabonis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Back to Hardaway. Goes up on the wing, and that's off the glass and in.
Big-time points from Penny. They needed a hoop. And like the leader he is, Hardaway delivered.
Now here's Kidd. Pass to Strickland. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pippen, the pass to Bryant. Kobe up high, down hard.
Kobe has been sensational.
Celtics shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. The Celtics call time. 54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Kidd.
Not shying away at all, fearlessly stepping into that big shot. Wow, beautiful.
That takes real guts. I think this whole arena was holding his breath.
Sabonis, money!
He's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
The Celtics call time. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
You know, with the time remaining, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot right here.
Yeah, and I think in a possible 2-for-1 situation, this next play they run will be interesting to see what they go with. No room for error.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. The Celtics call time. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Ilgauskas dishes the Kid. Pass to Strickland. Launches it. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Pippen. Well, Coach, no reason to hurry here.
With the lead, they want to milk the clock a bit and shorten this game.
Now here's Hardaway. Now Sabonis, guarded by Weber. Sabonis, no good. The Celtics call time. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
I think if they leave the three-point shot open, you take it, but it may be safer and wiser to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Well put, but they shouldn't force something up here. You have to be smart.
I think they'll be looking to tie it up with a big three-pointer here.
And the defense knows it, so their focus will be on the perimeter as well.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. The Knicks call time. So a close game sees New York take this one. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew. It's the Western Conference Finals here on 2K Sports, and it's Game 5 action with the series at 3-1. In this game, we'll see the Suns against the Hawks. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. On the sideline, David Aldridge. It's the Suns to start out. And here is Billups. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Ewing. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson outside. And here's Ewing. Hawks passing it around. McCready with the ball. Here's Ewing, down to 5 on the shot clock.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Iverson passes to Billups. Shaq screen on McGrady. There's the 3. Harry Johnson grabs the miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
It was a major struggle for them scoring the ball in that last one, and it seemed like there was a lid on the basket.
And some nights are like that. Those cold spells can take on a life of their own.
A knockdown shooter with tremendous confidence just couldn't get that one to fall.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for your Hawks, Tracy McGrady. Shooting one.
And that one misses.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
Shaq is screen on Johnson. Here's Iverson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Johnson kicks to Ewing. Now here is McGrady. Stojakovic with the three. Drills the three-pointer.
This is why you go out and get a guy like Stojakovic. He can stretch the defense for you.
Here's Billups. Pass to Iverson. Stolen by Ewing. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break over Billups. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Boy, that's a squandered opportunity there.
One he'd like to have back for sure.
To the paint, here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable force around the rim. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Shaq attack.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Stojakovic kicks to Ewing. O'Neal with the steal. Pass to Malone. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Boy, that's a high IQ play on defense there.
That's a spot where you want to foul. Send a message.
The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First free throw is good.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a four-man.
Petrovic is checked in for the Hawks. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Mexico City. And both free throws good for Malone.
A big guy who can knock him down from the line. There are no easy tricks or hacks for limiting his offensive output.
Pass to Ewing. Garnett outside. Now here is Stojakovic. The Hawks again can't hit. Shaq dishing to Carter. Back to O'Neal. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
This is why they give it to O'Neal down low. His teammates trust him in his ability to finish.
Pass to Stojakovic. Off target with his three.
Boy, they dodged one right there, didn't they?
Yeah, he won't miss a look that wide open very often.
Smith the pass to Malone. Iverson outside. Good on the triple.
If anything, Iverson is maybe too fearless with these shots, rarely passing up a look from deep range.
Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Hopefully, Coach has some ideas on how to get this offense on track.
I'm sure he's got something to draw up for them, probably focusing on getting them easy shots.
Isaiah Thomas checked in for Tracy McGrady. And the Suns also making a change. Brad Daugherty, he's checked in for O'Neal. Here's Thomas. Ewing with it. Iverson picks him up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Thomas dishes to Ewing. Inside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Hard work paying dividends for Ewing inside, getting his shot through the defense there.
Iverson kicks to Malone. Back to Iverson. Five on the clock. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And Thomas has it in the corner. Back to Stojakovic. It's good from long range. Stojakovic has got 6.
Love how assertive the young Stojakovic is. So quick off the catch.
Pass to Malone. Not loose. Garnett with it. Still without a basket. From outside, off the mark. Iverson passes to Carter. Back to Iverson. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Garnett kicks to Ewing. And Thomas now, top of the key. Hawks passing it around. Petrovic on the 3 off target. And Mexico City has possession. They trail by 1. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the middle. Here's Doherty. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice shot from the big man. Doherty showing off another wrinkle of his game.
Now Thomas. Here's Garnett. The Hawks again can't hit.
And the D got super lucky he didn't drain that one.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one so far. It's Mexico City up by 1. And we'll be back right after this. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Look, what I've seen is the effort on the glass and trading some paint in there.
And that physicality is helping craft this early lead.
No room for error there because he threw it down with both hands.
Pretty smart. Yeah, with the score this close, you can't afford any mistakes.
Boy, a miss slam would have been deflating. Nice to see him finish it off.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Carter, the pass to Abdur-Rahim. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Wallace. Shaq's got his 3rd basket of the night. Shaq's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Thomas deciding where to go with it. To Olajuwon. Back to Thomas over Anderson. Thomas, no luck.
Solid defense down low, defending the rim.
Left side, Anderson. Here's Shaq. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shaq, such a beast inside, which is why defenders elect to foul him there.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. And the Hawks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Chauncey Billups checked in for Mexico City. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
You know, Shaq is a nightly double-double threat and a behemoth in the paint. Really a powerful, powerful force.
Now, here is Olajuwon. Scoreless thus far. And that one's good. McGrady.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
Vince Carter on the wing. McGrady covering. O'Neal sets the screen for Wallace. Down low and stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Johnson and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Excellent defensive awareness. Olajuwon sees what's happening and forces a turnover.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They're attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. Really like their energy defensively.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And that one falls for Johnson.
Larry Johnson, such a powerhouse of a player. I mean, look at how well built he is. I mean, the athleticism to go with that physique. Boy, he can really beat you up with his physicality.
Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Hawks leading by 3. Stojakovic kicks to McGrady. Fires from the wing. Count the basket. McGrady's got 4 points this quarter.
Intelligent decision that time, using the pick and roll to generate an opening.
Carter finds Smith. Can they get it? And taken away by Johnson. Pass to McDyess. And here's Stojakovic. McDyess passes to Olajuwon. Here's Stojakovic. A 3-ball. And out of bounds. Mexico City will have it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Garnett, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the Suns making a change here as well. Iverson's checked in. And here is Billups. Nothing on the board. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but still, he's got to come through there. There wasn't enough resistance to prevent him from scoring that.
Pass to McGrady. Takes it inside. Back to Garnett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Allen Iverson.
Garnett's length is incredible. Makes him so hard to match up against.
The Hawks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Hyder's checked in for Tracy McGrady. And the Suns making a change here as well. Doherty's checked in for O'Neal. Mexico City trails by 7. And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Boy, they've been staggered right now. Reeling. So good idea to use the TO.
A chance to refocus your team. Try to respond with your own run, perhaps.
Iverson outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Hawks foul. Isaiah White. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Billups. Still scoreless. It's tipped. McDyess with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Stojakovic showing you great focus there, working through that contact to finish the basket.
And the Hawks making a change here. Olajuwon's checked in. Free throw good, Stojakovic.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
Wallace the screen from deep. Iverson. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off, but every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in.
Mexico City trails by 10. Pass to Smith. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. That's good from 17 feet away. Smith's got his first basket.
So many different tricks up his sleeve. Makes him a tough matchup.
Here's Ryder. Garnett outside. With the floater, and it's sent back by Wallace. On the wing, Iverson. From the stripe, it's tipped. Smith against Johnson. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Hey, best of luck trying to slow Keem down. Going up for a full-strength power jam.
Mexico City trails by 10. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Now, here is Smith over Johnson. The shot's good from Smith.
He likes the mid-range, Jay. You have to get right up into his shirt if you want to stop it.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Ryder. And it's off from three-point range. For Mexico City, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
This is where Darty wants the ball because he's adept at using his size to get defenses to compromise.
The Suns have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Bad ball. 2 shots.
First one falls for. So for the Hawks, Ewing comes in for Olajuwon. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Ryder. O'Neal's check in for the Suns. Good on both.
Quite simply, he's automatic at the line.
And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Garnett. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
You know, KG's an insanely long player, and that length allows him to bait defenders into contact and to finish through it.
Karl Malone's checked in for the Suns. This is his third free throw attempt of the game. The free throw drops for Garnett. Mexico City trails by 9. Now here's Billups. He has yet to score. Pass to Shaq. O'Neal. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so that's the end of the first half. Hawks lead by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Peja Stojakovic with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I tell you, he's had a major impact in this game so far, just as we thought he would.
He really did elevate his game. We'll see if he can keep it up in the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pass to Johnson. Here's Garnett. Lets it go. Nails the baby hook. Garnett's got the first basket of the second half here for the Hawks.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Mexico City trails by 11. Iverson outside. O'Neal dishes to Iverson. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Look at the big man get up. Great athleticism from Shaq. Would be denied.
So it's the Hawks now. On the wing, Johnson. Here's Stojakovic. 9 points in the game so far. Fires the three. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson against Smith. Here's Shaq, and he drops in the layup off the glass. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
Johnson outside. Back to McGrady. Garnett outside. Ewing a screen on Malone. Garnett kicks to Stojakovic. Just 5 to shoot. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Shaq passes to Iverson. In the corner, Billups with it. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Patrick Ewing.
The man is unstoppable. Almost unguardable. Shaq converts there and gets one more.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. On the free throw, no good. The Hawks leading by 5. Stojakovic with it. 9 points in the game so far, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Not that hard to spot an illegal screen.
Most of the time, an easy call for the officials.
Mexico City trails by 5. Partner, seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed to.
Yes, sir. I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results he's seen.
Now Garnett following Billups' 3-point attempt. Garnett the pass to McGrady. Back to Garnett. Hawks passing it around. Shots good by Stojakovic.
You'd love to see Stojakovic get this assertive more often, taking what he wants on offense.
For Mexico City, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to Billups. Inside, Iverson. The basket good on the assist from Billups. Billups has got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks leading by 6. Now Stojakovic. He's got 12. Hits it from 3-point range.
Tell you what, until they force him off the line, they'll just keep launching it from there. I love the aggression he's shown.
As long as he keeps making his threes, there's no reason for him to change his approach. Make the defense adjust.
Now here's Billups. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. The shot, no good.
They both saw the lob open up, but it just didn't quite ferment for him.
A little misread on the timing. Not sure who mixed it up, but they'll get it straight next time.
And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Sacrificing his body, putting it on the line right there.
That takes tremendous grit. Taking charges, not for the faint of heart.
Petrovic is checked in for Johnson. And a change for the Suns. Carter, he's checked in for Chauncey Billups. Ewing outside. Back to McGrady. over Iverson. That misses off the backboard. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Mexico City. 9-point game. On the wing, Malone. Defended by Garnett. A nice shot by Shaq.
Boy, they keep feeding Shaq, and he keeps scoring. The big guy giving his team exactly what they want.
Pass to Petrovic. Now, here is Stojakovic. Here's Petrovic. Garnett finds Ewing. The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, the defense just smothered that one.
Draped all over him. Outstanding effort to contest without fouling.
Now here is Carter. No scoring in this one. And he's off on his first shot of the game. 1:31 left to play here in the third. Stojakovic, the pass to McGrady. From downtown. Rebound by the Suns. Shaq's got 7 rebounds in the game. Iverson outside. Shaq against Garnett. O'Neal, that's a two-pointer. You can't get that one. Excellent D there from Garnett. The Hawks leading by 7. Malone with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Iverson outside. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And you can bet he's going to keep taking these shots. Even though he missed there, that's not going to shake his confidence.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Pass to Shaq. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. And here's Garnett. McGrady with the ball. Iverson picks him up. Now here's Ewing. Clock at 6. McGrady against Iverson. A shot by McGrady, no good. Iverson outside. Over McGrady. The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks on top, up by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Billups. Carter outside. Billups dishes to Carter. And that one, good.
That's exactly the shot they're looking for. That's the one they wanted. Get it into his hand and let him do his thing.
You have to lean on your guys in close games like this. The NBA is a stars league.
Now, here is Olajuwon. Johnson from outside. Cans it from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Three-pointers clearly the difference with them here in the second half.
Tough to guard a whole team from beyond the arc. They've got it going.
Here's Wallace. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phillips against Thomas. Johnson outside. Doherty with the rebound.
Getting a little ahead of himself there. Wanted to put on a show and ended up with a blooper.
Wallace misses. The Hawks leading by 8. And here's Stojakovic. McDyess a screen. Thomas against Carter. McDyess passes to Stojakovic. Fires for 3. From outside the arc. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. Carter outside. Back to Smith. Now here is Carter. Phillips up top. Defended by Stojakovic. Phillips, no good. Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Johnson kicks to Thomas. The three. There's Larry Johnson on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
Nice to see Johnson not holding back, just taking his shot right away.
The Suns call time. For the Hawks, Patrick Ewing's checked in for Elijah Wan. Garnett comes in for Antonio McDyess. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Peja Stojakovic. And for the Suns, O'Neal's checked in for Doherty. Malone comes in for Wallace. And Iverson's subbed in for Smith. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Mexico City's head coach said to the team. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listen. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. And a change for Mexico City. Smith is checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. O'Neal sets the screen for Billups. 4 on the clock. Oh, that's blocked.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
Johnson outside. Pass to Stojakovic. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Tipped away. It's stolen by Johnson. It's Garnett on the wing. Johnson the screen. There's the triple. And Garnett misses. Mexico City trails by 11. Malone a screen on McGrady. Can they get it? Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
An and-one machine. Contact has very little effect on Karl Malone.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots today.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Larry Johnson.
The first one falls. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the middle. Rebound by the Hawks. Ewing's got 4 rebounds in this game. McGrady outside. Here's Garnett. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Garnett's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks. The Suns have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. To the inside, here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
I love the way Billups spreads that ball around.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Stojakovic dishes to Ewing. McGrady passes to Ewing. Now here is Stojakovic. A 3-pointer off the mark.
This is what happens to streaky shooters. He couldn't miss in the first half, and now he can't buy one.
Malone has 3 on Stojakovic. Here's O'Neal. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Shaq's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Mexico City. Timeout, Hawks. Anderson against Stojakovic. The 3 nailed from three-point land. Stojakovic has got 9 points now in just the second half. Iverson outside. With the teardrop, rebounded by the Hawks. The clock, they may want to milk the clock here.
Great time to slow it down and get a good shot. This is a defining victory in this series. We know how game 5s typically are, but the series tied up, both teams wanting this one badly, and in the end, a gigantic W for the Hawks.
It was raining down threes, Coach. A key category to watch tonight.
When you hit a lot more threes than your opponents, more often than not, you'll win.
Things may have been looking bleak for him coming into the game, but this is going to be a big win for him. And down just 3 games to 2 now. They have a lifeline here in the conference finals. That one is no good.
He did enough to put this one away. Hard-fought battle, though.
Carter left side. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Doherty the pass to Anderson. That one good for 2.
Good pass from Doherty. This is why his teammates love playing with him.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Hawks. 10-point lead. So the Hawks take the win. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later. are winding down these Eastern Conference Finals. We can see the end of the tunnel from here. Game 6. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And from the sidelines tonight, we have David Aldridge. So off the tip, it's New York. Hardaway with it. Sabonis, high post. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I'm sure he's surprised that one didn't go down.
Well, he's not going to make every shot, but you expect him to make these. They look to him offensively. A player who makes an impact on this end.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Sabonis. Duncan with the screen for Sabonis. Boston grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he was too open or something. He really should have hit that one.
Weber with the screen on Pippen. Aaron. Sabonis grabs the board.
Really tough to see a quality look like that go to waste. Just couldn't quite finish the job.
Just a tough break, especially because opportunities that good don't often come along.
Now here's Kobe. Out to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Such a highly skilled player. Penny Hardaway takes the punishment, gets hit on the face, and able to fight through it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Penny Hardaway at the line. One shot.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Attitude is everything on the floor. You can tell he stays in a good mindset, looking for every chance he can get to make an impact on the play.
Weber with a screen on Hardaway. Baseline J. Weber can't hit. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Kidd with the steal. And it's good, 2 points.
Good take by Kidd. Jason doesn't settle much. He's good at probing the defense.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Nice work by Duncan to lay into that defender.
Outside Kidd. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Feed away and off the glass. That one's good. Mr. Fundamentals got 5 points so far.
Kidd takes such great pride in making his teammates better. He loves setting them up.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hardaway passes to Kobe. Shoots the 3. A rebound by Kidd. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Barry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 7.
Now that's how you capitalize on the fast break chance.
Yeah, points can be hard to come by in this league, so you'll welcome any chance at an easy bucket.
New York calls timeout. Rodman, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Celtics also with a sub. Smith has checked in. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Rodman. Here's Sabonis, covered by Ilgauskas. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Rodman.
Got to convert those chances in tight.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Weber is free. In with it. Hardaway picks him up. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
You do not want to let him get in a rhythm from out there.
Knicks trail by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They get it back. Sabonis misses from close range.
And that's a strong defensive effort to force the miss, especially against someone of his caliber.
Scooped up. Smith dishes to Weber. Goes back up. And it's Smith missing. The Knicks shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Hardaway kicks to Bryant. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Boston. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
It's kind of a bizarre loss. I mean, they were far from their best, but somehow still managed to keep it close.
Yeah, the only thing that was close about that game was the final score. In just about every other aspect, they were totally outplayed.
The Knicks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Ibby's checked in. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Duncan, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The 9 shots. Weber doing a good job utilizing his length and setting the tone defensively.
Here's Barry. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Mr. Fundamentals got 12 points in the game.
Hey, this is a rinse and repeat just like last game. He's had his fingerprints all over this one, looking totally dominant.
He realizes his strengths on offense and does a fantastic job playing to them and finding ways to stay hot.
Here's Kobe after the basket by Boston. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Smith the pass to Barry. Trying to find Weber. He's got it now. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Knicks with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bryant dishes to Johnson. .44 seconds left in the first. Back to Kobe. Duncan in the corner. Sabonis out of the miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Celtics leading by 6. And here's Bibby. Still yet to score. Back to Smith, the 17-footer. He squares up and sinks it.
This is what makes Joe Smith tricky to cover. He can hit these mid-range jumpers you might not expect from a big.
Johnson surveying the floor. Down low. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll return shortly. And here we go, getting back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
That first quarter looked like a track meet for them. Lots of funning and running.
It's kind of like one of my practices. Either way, great job in transition.
Now Hardaway, following the three-point attempt by Mike Bibby. Takes a 3. Chapman's shot is off. Boston leading by 8. There's Baker. Smith for 3. And that's collected by Canby.
You know, that shot was challenged, but even so, I'm always surprised whenever he misses.
Yeah, had the space, but not that time.
And the shot goes in. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Kidd passes to Smith. A shot. And another miss by Boston. And for the Knicks, they're shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. On the wing, Hardaway. Over Bibby. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Penny Hardaway.
So efficient from the mid-range. Hardaway looks to score from there whenever he can.
Bibby against Hardaway. Bibby passes to Smith. Here's Baker. Left side, Kidd. Here's Chapman. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Hardaway. Canby the screen. Lets it fly. And is Leitner with the rebound. Celtics leading by 4. Outside, Kidd. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Kidd's got his second basket. Hardaway kicks to Rodman. Back to Hardaway. Ball is with the screen on Bibby. Hardaway. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Hardaway against Bibby. Pass to Kidd. 17-foot shot on the way. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Chapman the pass to Wallace. Canby sets the screen for Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Chapman. No good on the triple. Celtics leading by 4. Maybe up top. And by Hardaway. Pass to Baker. Smith in the post. Now a timeout called by Boston. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Shot clock at 6. Here's Strickland. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Celtics lead by 6.
That kind of defense isn't going to get it done, especially when it comes to a scorer of his caliber.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. 6 points for Kobe Bryant. Strickland passes to Weber. Outside Jackson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Bryant looking around. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Boston. It's a 3-point game. 1:36 left in the second quarter. Here's Strickland. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Boy, I love the attacking mindset. Putting the bigger defender on his heels. Nicely done.
Yeah, not giving him any time to react is the way to do it. You see the results.
Now, here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. Shot's good by Pippen.
Pippen can certainly handle the ball, showing you really need to pay attention.
Strickland passes to Barry. Here's Strickland. Lets it go with the three. Drains the three-pointer. Strickland's got his third basket of the night right there.
With a shooter of his talent, you have to do more defensively. Really chase him off his spots.
Outside, Sabonis. Here's Bryant. The rebound by Chris Webber. Webber's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the lob to the hoop and taken away by Wallace. And a fast break now for New York. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Boy, Pippen showing you some passing right there with that nice finish.
.29 seconds left to play here in the half. There's Strickland. He's got 7. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Here's Webber. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Outside, Kobe from past the arc. From range, Kobe drills it. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game. He's been everywhere.
Boy, just a spectacular first half for him.
He's been in the zone. I'm curious, will the defense make some adjustments out of the break?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Celtics with the lead. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
When a guy gets this locked in, you just let him go off. No reason to stop running things through him.
New York shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Bryant. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bryant's got 11 points.
There's no shortage of confidence in Bryant. Coming into the league with a swagger.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, defended by Bryant. Got a piece of it. Elbow shot. And it's Strickland missing.
Not quite a blocked shot, but no question he got a piece of it.
It might not add to his stat line, but the offense will certainly be more cautious around the net for that.
Now, here's Pippen. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. The putback, and staying with the play, Sabonis. Sabonis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks.
That's how you do it. Staying active with the power putback.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And for the Celtics, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Back to Kidd. Over Hardaway. Kidd, no good.
The defense knows he likes the mid-range looks, so they made that as difficult for him as possible.
Hardaway finds Sabonis. Sabonis sets the bid for Bryant. No good with the triple.
The defense has to feel fortunate with that miss. Not usually the guy you want to leave open from downtown.
Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
Well, you can just see it in Webber's approach. He's got excellent vision of the court, always looking for passing alleys when they're available.
New York trailing. Hardaway passes to Sabonis. Pippen outside. With the shot. The rebound by the Celtics. Webber's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Kidd for three. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Sabonis. It's Pippen on the wing. New York, no good that time either.
He tried to use the fadeaway, get a little space. Not an easy shot to drain.
Shot's good by Strickland.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, Kidd always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. The Knicks making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. Smith checked in for Boston. So it's the Knicks now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Hardaway passes to Sabonis. Over Ilgauskas. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Sabonis has got 4 this quarter. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Three-pointer. Kidd. It's rebounded by New York. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside Hardaway. Sabonis with the ball. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. They get Jason Kidd.
Not to be denied. What a play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First team foul. Sabonis at the line. One shot.
Man, it's such a pleasure to watch Sabonis work. A great basketball IQ and an unreal passer for a big guy.
Right side Kidd. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Rodman. Pass to Bryant. Now Hardaway. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Ilgauskas. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Mike Bibby's checked in for Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The intelligence of Kidd coming into play on offense. He makes sure to draw the foul while shooting.
It's his first trip to the line. A free throw drops for Kidd for the Knicks. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Wallace in for Tim Duncan. Leitner's checked in for Boston. Smith comes in for Mr. Fundamentals.
He can do so much damage from the line. The defense has to be more careful around him.
Outside Hardaway. And here's Bryant outside. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway's got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow. Bryant showing you what he's really capable of when he's on.
Here's Kidd. He's got 6. And 1:01 left here in the third quarter.
Great shooters rarely miss open looks like that.
Can't bank on that moving forward. They need to cover better from here on out.
Hardaway up top. Bibby covering. Hardaway against Weber. Just 5 on the clock. High post try. Hardaway, no good.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
Weber can't hit. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bryant outside. Kobe soaring through the air.
2 hands for safety and surety.
You bet, Clark. Nothing left to chance.
Don't give him any chance to climb back into it.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Knicks lead by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. New York leading by 7. Pass to Johnson. Back to Sabonis. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. Boston shooting 41% for the game. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. On defense, New York. There's Baker. Tries from 16 and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
In a big moment, you go to your star, and that's what they did, and he delivers.
As a team, they have a lot of confidence in him taking those high-pressure shots, and he embraces the challenge.
Outside for Pippen. Off target from three-point range.
He is not missing too many of those. Count on it.
Defensively, that's not the game plan. But sometimes you get lucky.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Leighton.
Showing the high basketball IQ. Leighton in perfect position to make that play.
Rodman finds Sabonis. Pippen for 3. Rebound, Boston. Jackson passes to Baker. They get a hand on it. Here's Strickland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Some solid defense by Rodman. New York leading by 3. Pippen kicks to Sabonis. Rodman passes to Wallace. New York moving it around. Pippen outside. Sabonis. And the Knicks miss again. Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals. No good. It's Rodman with the ball for the Knicks. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. For 3, Pippen traps in the tray. And the Knicks lead by 6.
A decent shooter from outside the arc. For Pippen, it's about firing with confidence.
The Celtics call time.
A chance here for the players to get a much-needed break, catch their breath, and for the coach to make some adjustments.
Yeah, he saw something out there that he wants to change. We'll see how it plays out on the floor.
So for the Knicks, Duncan, he's checked in for Wallace. Kobe comes in for Dennis Rodman. Hardaway is subbed in for Magic Johnson. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thanks so much, David. To the wing right side. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the rejection by Pippen. Pass to Sabonis. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Inside. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Outside Kid. track here. Pass to Strickland. Here's Ilgauskas. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Clutch points from Z, a fearless competitor.
Outside, Sabonis. Bryant with it. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Going to break this scoring drought, Mike.
They've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed.
No sweat for Jason Kidd. What a shot.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Kobe. From the arc. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Kidd. Weber with a screen on Hardaway. Three-pointer, Kidd, and the rebound goes to Duncan.
And that's the kind of shot that will get you called out in the film session. Horrible attempt. He needs to focus on taking much better attempts.
Sabonis. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Kidd. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The razor-sharp focus of Kidd is something else. Able to take hits and still bury shots.
Well, free throw drops for Kidd.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Bryant with a screen on Kidd. Hardaway passes to Pippen. Pippen is doubled. No one near him. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Knicks lead by 6.
You know, there are only a few guys that you can really trust taking that shot. Pippen is one of those guys.
Strickland passes to Barry. There's Strickland. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And they go to the intentional foul. 44 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Kidd with the double. Hardaway finds Duncan. Well, 3 from Bryant. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
You know, they've got to get a quick basket. They need to get busy in a hurry.
Score and then foul to stop the clock.
Three-pointer, Kidd. The shot, no good.
At some point, he needs to stop shooting threes. They aren't going down for him.
Hey, that's the right play. It's the smart play. You got to stop the clock.
Hoping for a missed free throw or two. Every point is crucial here.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Way to capitalize at the charity stripe and extend the lead.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 6. And what's their best move at this point?
Look, the game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Can't make one mistake here. Have to act fast.
Hardaway against Kidd. Pass to Weber. Here's Strickland. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Well, I think the foul was his only option to stop the clock. However, this is not a guy that you want at the line.
Yeah, he did what he had to do. You can't just hope the ball gets past to the weaker shooter.
And he is unable to get the second one. And so the New York Knicks have won the series.
They've got to be excited, but also a little relieved. So much pressure on this team from the media, the fans, and the players themselves.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
They can see the finish line. But this last hurdle will probably be their greatest test. I'll tell you what, though, winning the Western Conference Championship is a big victory of its own. No matter how this season ends, it's been a successful one for them.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew. Pivotal Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be Mexico City going up against the Hawks. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And we've got David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. It's the Suns to start out. Here's Billups. Malone sets the pick for Billups. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You know, I admit there is a little bit of a gray area when it comes to setting screens, but that one was pretty clear cut to me.
Yeah, gotta have your feet set. He didn't. Easy call for the official.
McGrady kicks to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Garnett. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Mexico City with the ball. Now Iverson. And the wide open shot from Billups. Buries the long-range jumper.
You have to be aware of Billups being ready to shoot at all times, even when passes are coming his way.
McGrady outside. Pass to Garnett. Over Malone. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by McGrady.
Plenty of game left, but that, I think, is a good omen for him.
I agree. When you hit a mid-range J, it opens the rest of the floor.
Iverson passes to Billups. They get it again. And O'Neal is right there.
Because Shaquille O'Neal is so big and so athletic and so relentless, it's really hard to keep him off the glass.
Here's Johnson. Here's McGrady. A three-pointer, no good. Mexico City is gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Billups. O'Neal a screen on McGrady. To the paint. And Shaq with the slam.
This action works so well for O'Neal, getting him some room to operate.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. McGrady kicks to Ewing. Here's Johnson. here is McGrady. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
Well, he's consistent from out there, especially when you give him room.
For Mexico City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside, Billups. O'Neal against Ewing. That one drops for him. 6 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
You know, this is a pleasant surprise. O'Neal looking to expand his game with the mid-range jump shot.
McGrady passes to Stojakovic. Garnett with a screen on Iverson. 3-pointer, Stojakovic. Mexico City leading by 4. Iverson dishes to Billups. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by McGrady. Johnson up top. Back to McGrady. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range. McGrady's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Hawks.
Proof of how strong McGrady's scoring game is. Pulling the defense apart with a clean 3.
Iverson outside. The 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. A big win for them coming off a strong game on Friday.
One of the things you always look at is turnover differential, and it was very much in their favor, taking advantage of the extra opportunities.
And give their defense credit. Nothing easy, applying pressure and forcing a lot of those miscues. Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
Checked in for the Suns. And a change for the Hawks. Isaiah Thomas checked in for Tracy McGrady. On the wing, Malone. Defended by Garnett. Clock at 6. Pass to Shaq. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Nice recognition from O'Neal, making sure he got off a quality shot.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Rawls is checked in for Karl Malone. Petrovic is checked in for the Hawks. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Thomas. Pass to Garnett. Over Wallace. Garnett can't get it to go. Mexico City leading by 3. Iverson kicks to Wallace. Carter with it. Here's O'Neal. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Thomas. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Garnett. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got 7 rebounds in the game. Iverson with the ball. Scoreless thus far. O'Neal no good.
Well, it's not easy to time an alley-oop. Just ask that pair.
It's much harder than it looks. It takes 2 guys to sink.
The Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Now here is Carter. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep, Iverson. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Stojakovic with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And it's a tie ball game.
And I like how versatile he is on offense. Capable of burning defenses in so many ways.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's all tied in Mexico City. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And taking a look at Mexico City's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What stood out to me in that first quarter was their saran wrap defense.
Yeah, they've got terrific focus on that end, making the effort to close out on shooters and stifle the offense.
Really good anticipation. Got a hand in the face right there.
Really disruptive defensively. Great challenge.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Johnson. Here's Petrovic. Olajuwon with a screen on Smith. Petrovic. Nick Dice passes to Olajuwon. That puts them in the lead. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. And for the Suns, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Got a piece of it and stolen by Thomas. Fast break, the Hawks. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Malone with the steal. Anderson outside. Malone, the bounce pass. For 3, Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Malone. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Outside Thomas. Olajuwon with a screen on Smith. Petrovic's shot is off. And here's Smith. Over Petrovic. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got 5 points so far. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Anderson against Thomas. Olajuwon with a screen on Smith. He was all alone on that one. Petrovic has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
If you ask me, I think Petrovic is clearly one of the best three-point shooters in the world. So good from deep.
Smith feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Anderson against Thomas. Pass to Olajuwon. Just 5 to shoot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Hawks lead by 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And just a tremendous job creating havoc defensively. Tons of turnovers, and they're capitalizing on them.
So both teams making some changes here. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Malone. Over Garnett. Malone can't hit.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And here is McGrady. Offline with his 3. Outside Billups. Smith on the wing. Back to Billups. Shaq with the screen. The 3-ball. Rebound by the Hawks.
The defense has a lot of respect for his shooting ability and showed it with the tight coverage there.
And you can see they recognize that. They are not going to give him that shot.
Here is Billups. Allen Iverson on the way. Here's Shaq. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Shaq's got 10 points.
Interesting use of the fadeaway, but hey, it worked.
Johnson kicks to McGrady. Pass to Garnett. And there's a minute 45 left now here in the second.
So athletic for a guy his size. Garnett charges in with such tenacity on these takes.
1:36 left to play in the first half. O'Neal sets the screen for Billups. Cloak loose. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Pass to Stojakovic. McGrady against Malone. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Smith with a screen on McGrady. To the middle. Here's Malone. Second chance shot. Garnett with the block.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Mexico City making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Then for the Hawks, Olajuwon's checked in for McDyess. And Ryder subbed in for Johnson. 52 seconds left in the first half of the game. Iverson, no good. The Hawks leading by 4. Garnett dishes to McGrady. Pass to Ryder. Garnett against Iverson. Garnett can't get it to go.
That's a quality shot right there. It just didn't fall for him.
Hey, they don't all end in scores. Great execution, and they're happy that they had that kind of a chance.
Now here's Wallace. He has yet to score. For 3, Smith. The 3 from Iverson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
If anything, Iverson is maybe too fearless with these shots, rarely passing up a look from deep range.
Ryder, then the pass to Garnett. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. 6 points for Kevin Garnett. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks on top, leading by 3. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
I don't think there's any question about it. The coach talked to them at halftime about what adjustments they need to make in order to slow him down and keep him from going off.
Yeah, he really torched them in the first half. I'm sure a lot of their focus will be on slowing him down in the second.
And we're getting back to the action with the third quarter ahead in this Mother's Day broadcast of the NBA. Now here's Ewing. Still yet to score.
Well, Ewing never goes easy on the defense. They try to contain his physicality and just wind up fouling him.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Patrick Ewing taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
A towering presence on both ends. Ewing is a nightly double-double threat for his team.
Both free throws good from Ewing.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
Outside Billups. Here's Shaq, and Shaq with the slam.
Big game for the big guy so far. Shaq really asserting himself on the offensive end.
The Hawks leading by 3. McGrady kicks to Stojakovic. Here's Johnson. It's good. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
Coming out of halftime, trying to build some momentum now. That's a nice play.
That's how you want to start the half. Getting aggressive with the take inside.
Carter with the bounce pass. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist from Carter. 14 points for Shaquille O'Neal. McGrady against Billups. Johnson left side. Inside. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Now here's Billups. Pass to Iverson. Now O'Neal. He's guarded by Ewing. 5 on the clock. And here's Iverson outside. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Johnson looking for Ewing. He gets it there. Hawks passing it around. Now Stojakovic. He has 5. And a miss there on the triple. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Iverson with the ball. Now McGrady defending. Iverson kicks to Billups. Outside Malone. Billups against Stojakovic. Puts it up from 17. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 3-point lead. Pass to McGrady. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Allen Iverson.
With forward size and guard skills, McGrady is someone no one wants to check.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for one.
Free throw, no good for McGrady.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position is really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
Pass to Billups. Launches a 3. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
Sometimes you do things right on offense, and the shots just don't fall.
Johnson dishes to Ewing. It's blocked by Shaq. Iverson outside. And here is O'Neal. Ewing defending. Can he keep it going? And once again off the mark by Mexico City. McGrady up top. Iverson covering. Johnson surveying the floor. McGrady outside. Stojakovic with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Iverson passes to Billups. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Checked in for Mexico City. And a change for the Hawks. Thomas is checked in. Garnett finds Ewing. Now, here's Thomas. Ewing sets a screen for Thomas. And it's off from 3-point range. For Mexico City, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Carter has it in the corner. Pass to Shaq.
Shaq's such a beast inside, which is why defenders elect to foul him there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for Mexico City, Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one drops. He ties it up.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
Ewing a screen on Clark. Stojakovic. The Hawks again can't hit. Mexico City has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And Carter has it in the corner. Pass to O'Neal. O'Neal is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. 6 on the shot clock. From T. Iverson. A rebound by Johnson.
I think that's how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
You're right. Anything less than lockdown defense on him will result in 3 points. You can count on that.
That is the fruit of focus and determination right there.
Not to be denied. Now he goes to the line for 1 more.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
If you can shoot, you will always have a place in this league. But Stojakovic, he could be elite.
Pass to Malone. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Sinks the three-pointer. Abdur-Rahim's got it all tied up now for Mexico City.
The defense was wanting, and he gave it to him.
McDyess with the ball. Johnson for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great answer right there, showing they can knock down the deep ball, too.
Lots of room out there for both offenses.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pass to Smith. Buries the 20-footer. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Hawks have gone somewhat so far 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. Stockton against Thomas. To the inside and stolen by Darden. And we just finished the third quarter and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Come on, fans. It's the
3 tense quarters behind us. And more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Smith outside. O'Neal sets the screen for Smith. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Hawks shooting 41% for the game. Here's Petrovic. Pass to McGrady. McDyess a screen. Shoots it. Petrovic's shot is off.
The defense knows he likes the mid-range looks, so they made that as difficult for him as possible.
Wallace the pass to Billups. And here is O'Neal. The basket good off the assist from Billups. And the Suns lead by 1.
That's exactly the shot they're looking for. That's the one they wanted. Get it into his hand and let him do his thing.
You have to lean on your guys in close games like this. The NBA is a stars league.
A shot by McGrady, no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Suns. here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Abdul-Rahim. The three from Phillips. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's McGrady. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
The Suns call time.
Garden.
Mexico City making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Patrick Ewing's checked in for the Hawks. Thomas comes in for Petrovic. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Mexico City's head coach said to the team. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here is Smith. Carter kicks to Billups. Screen by O'Neal. A three. Outside Billups. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Carter right side. O'Neal. And O'Neal is right there. O'Neal's got 4 this quarter. And neither side, Coach Fratello, able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Here's McDyess. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Talk about being assertive. Thomas is so good at making quick decisions.
Here's Shaq. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Patrick Ewing.
A good job preventing the layup. I think it's smart to make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, intelligent defense there. The coaching staff encourages these guys to do whatever they can to avoid giving up easy buckets.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Suns, Malone comes in for Wallace. And Iverson's subbed in for Smith. Then for the Hawks, Garnett comes in for Antonio McDyess. And it's Johnson in for Thomas. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. McGrady kicks to Johnson. Pass to Stojakovic. Hawks passing it around. And they're on the break. And it's Carter missing. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. A shot by McGrady, no good. Mexico City has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Shaq. Rebounded by the Hawks. Garnett's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. 6 feet out, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Hey, when this team needs a basket, they look at McGrady, and he rarely disappoints.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Iverson passes to O'Neal, shoots over Ewing. It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from O'Neal.
They need a bucket, and they go right to the guy. Shaq is always ready to step up and deliver.
Three-pointer, Stojakovic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Carter dishes to Billups. Allen Iverson on the wing. O'Neal is free on Stojakovic. Here's Iverson. And Ewing with the block.
Boy, Ewing using that size to make an impact on D. He loves coming up with the rejections.
Johnson kicks to Stojakovic. Pass to Garnett. Ewing surveying the floor. 5 to shoot. Malone with the block. And he gets it back. Iverson with the ball. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. 3 on 3. Up again. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 16th rebound on the night. to take the lead. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Knocks it loose, and he's able to get it back. Basket counts. So it's the Hawks now. It's a one-point game. McGrady passes to Garnett. Back to McGrady. Ewing a screen on Billups. Here's McGrady. The Hawks again can't hit. What a huge trip here, Coach.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Pass to Crowder. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the trifecta.
With everything on the line, cash money right there.
Well, if he's feeling the pressure, he's not showing it.
Timeout, Hawks. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Clutch. Tracy McGrady with the biggest play of the evening.
Now here's Iverson. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Peja Stojakovic.
Not an easy trip to the line for Iverson. This young man is getting put to the test here.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Timeout, Hawks. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
I think if they leave the three-point shot open, you take it. But it may be safer and wiser to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Well put. But they shouldn't force something up here. You have to be smart.
To connect from long range right now, right here.
Absolutely. The only shot that matters right now.
And it's Stojakovic missing. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws, and that should put this game away.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. What's your take, guys?
Hey, it's pretty simple, if we're honest. Tonight, they just weren't good enough.
At this point, you start thinking of next game, because this one is finished.
That's it. They've won the series.
A challenging slate of games in the Western Conference. They were certainly tested, but that prepares them for what lies ahead.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
They know there's still a lot of work to be done, preparing mentally and physically for an excellent team coming out of the East. It's going to take everything they have to accomplish their ultimate goal.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long and good night, everyone.